What's up, baby? Today's show is sponsored by Southern New Hampshire University. Yeah, we talking about proper preparation. We're talking about trying to be better at life. How can we improve, right? Whether we're talking about just as an individual, how do we improve if we're talking about in the job space? I mean, whether we're talking about just all the different ways to be prepared for the next step, for that next task. Southern New Hampshire University and some of these online degree programs that they are offering. Come on, baby. You can't beat this. And they have super competitive low tuition rates that are, like I said, going to prepare you for whatever your next steps might be as it pertains to your professional career. It's not too late. I mean, shoot, what you waiting on? I mean, you're watching me, but what you waiting on? Come on, man. You see the link right there, right? snhu.edu/Arthur Moats. Tap in and go out here and get a chance to prepare yourself for greatness. But now it's time for regularly scheduled programming. Now it's time to, like you said, man, you hit the portal, man, you're getting ready to transfer. And very different than what we see today, right? Today, it's like, man, everybody hops in the portal. If you don't like it, it is what it is, man. Go find a spot. Take us through the approach for you, or the perspective from your eyes going through the transfer portal. And was it just JMU that you were considering from the beginning, or did you have other schools that you was like, yo, man, I look at that one over there?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, right? As I said earlier, it was a little different. So I didn't graduate.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't graduated, so it was either, hey, you've got 2 years left, you can stay at the same level, you're gonna have to sit out again, and then your senior year, hey, let's try to,
because you always had to sit out 1 year at that time.
Yeah. Or let's go down a level. You've got 2 years, and who knows if you go light it up, right? You never know what could happen. But that was the last thing I was thinking of. So, like I said, JMU was one of the first schools that offered me. I had visited twice in high school, so was very, very, very familiar with the campus. It was still the same coaching staff, and I had known a few of the guys who had gone there, the Stapletons, Jordan Brown, a few of these Pittsburgh guys who had made their way to JMU. I had reached out to and kind of said, hey, I'm thinking about transferring. It's really JMU. I need you guys to reach out to a coach, because at this point they were still in the playoffs. JMU was in the playoffs. Yeah. They were playing December, January. So it was different, right? So I had to move really fast.
Different. Yeah.
I had to move really fast. So one thing led to another. The quarterback coach got a hold that, I wanted to transfer, and I was interested to come in there. I passed along my high school film, my PITT film. Head coach got it, OC got it, quarterback coach got it.
Yeah.
I went and visited for the Weber State game. They were playing Weber State in the semifinal.
Hey, okay. That's a good one to go to. Yeah.
2017. This was in December. And I had made the decision, too, that I wasn't going to wait until after the spring to transfer. So I made the decision that, hey, wherever I'm going to go, I'm going to try to get there January 1.
Sooner you get there, the better. Yeah.
Especially as a QB, right? I'm walking into a new locker room. I've got all new teammates, all new playbook. And so I'm like, I got to hit the ground running as soon as possible. Mike Houston, the head coach at the time, said, hey, we love your film. We love what you're about. If this thing works out the way it's supposed to, we think you're going to be our guy next year. Here's the deal. We don't have any scholarships available right now. I said, fine. I said, fine. I don't care. I'll put everything on myself. If I'm as good as I think I am, and if you guys think this is going to work out how it's supposed to, it shouldn't matter. I'll do a semester, and we'll figure it out after that. So I said, sweet, you got my commitment. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Let's get this all figured out. I signed, or whatever it was, because they couldn't offer a scholarship. I don't remember what I did, but one thing led to another. I showed up in January, and I actually got to campus the night of the national championship. So they weren't okay. The team wasn't even on campus yet. I had shown up. Yeah. I lived in a place with Brian Shore, who was the quarterback.
Shout out. Yep.
And so all these guys come rolling in, 24 hours later at 2 or 3 in the morning after they had just lost the national championship. And like, who the hell is this guy in our apartment now, right? So it was a little interesting for me too, right? Because you're coming half year, you're coming into a new environment. It's not like you got recruited there out of high school and the whole recruiting class. So I was like, all right, I gotta get in where I fit in. I gotta try to make myself right. I gotta get these guys to trust me. I got to just show up, put one foot in front of the other, and put my head down and work. And sure as heck, that's what I did. One thing led to another. Started junior year, started senior year, and then kind of was able to still be playing. But that's kind of how the origin story of JMU walked on and kind of earned it there.
Yeah, that is crazy, though, that you actually walked through it and took the opportunity like that, man. Because obviously we see how it ended. I mean, you're obviously taking this team to a national championship appearance. I mean, you're top 5 one day ago, every all-time list that they got there from a quarterback's perspective. And to just hear how it started, it's like, man, this is a crazy story, man. You would think that, you don't miss with a guy like that. That's the guy that you go and, you sell the house for. But, everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So now it's time for the NFL draft, right?